Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake goes by.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out, y'all.
Fred the Godson is here.
True.
Where you been, man? What's been up with you, bro?
Working, man, in the lab.
Yeah?
Just working, locking in.
Do you have a social life?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a social life.
Yeah, like what? Like
What do you do?
Yeah.
Where you
Damn.
go?
Watch sports.
Playing with these bitches, man.
Yo, hey.
That is a mess, man. I know my wife ain't watching this, so I'm good.
Yeah, okay.
Y'all make it.
Yeah.
Nah, watch a lot of basketball, football, sports, gamble, spades. You know.
You gamble with spades?
Gamble, spades. It's hard.
How?
Whoever's out there, man, I got a partner. Y'all wanna see the God, man? Hit me on the gram, DM me.
How
we
heavy
can
is
bet
the
whatever
round,
y'all
though?
want.
Yeah, cause I got a partner. We pretty
Oh,
solid.
shit.
You know how heavy
Oh,
the rounds
shit.
though. I gotta listen.
Right.
You talking about Uzi?
I got a partner. How heavy the
Who
rounds
was
go?
that?
How you feeling, Fred?
I don't know the way he said it. Like, do like $100 a game.
$100 a game.
Yeah.
Well, to go hit you up
Heavy.
where? If they want
On a DM. Hit me on the DM. Fred the Godson Music. Instagram. We get it
$100 a
poppin'.
game. Who's your partner?
I got like 5 different partners. My sister, my cousin.
Yeah, what's your cheat code?
Nah, we ain't got no cheat code.
Yeah.
Man. It never works. It never works, man.
Cheat
No
code,
cheat
man.
code.
All right. So, the reason why I ask you, do you have do you read?
We've been through this
I
before.
know. Yeah.
Nah, I don't read, man.
Yeah. I thought you might have picked up a book since then.
Oh, man.
Because I go through his, like when I went through his album, like when Fred the Godson released new music, I kind of take it like it's the last pair of Jordans. I run and I try to analyze those metaphors, those similes, and once again, this dude put together, what is it, like 16 tracks on this project?
Yeah, with the, on iTunes, it's like 1920.
1920, right?
Mm-hmm.
And every song is like, damn, it's like, it's a jigsaw.
But
But it ain't a jigsaw puzzle in the sense that it's complicated and you can't get through it.
Right.
But it's a jigsaw and it's going to keep your mind, on. And I say this all the time when I see them because I'm fascinated by this shit.
Yeah.
Because people, sometimes you have some good years and then you fall off and you don't sustain that ability.
Right.
So that's why I continue to ask you this. But you got other songs on this album like Black Power,
Yeah.
right, that is really speaking to the times right now.
Yeah.
Writing songs like that don't always get you, you might get critical acclaim, but you're not going to get, radio play and all that. But what moved you? Like, I mean, I know a lot has happened, but what moved you to write that song?
It's just like situations that was going on. To be honest with you, I wrote that song last year.
Okay.
I just never put it out. And it's just so crazy that Beyonce put out her thing. Everybody seemed like the movement. So I was just like, I got one of these. You know what I'm saying? Let me put it out, and it was just so happened to be February, Black History Month. So I was just told Heat Makers, let's just throw this on the Contraband too. We shot a video. Shout out to Les, and the rest is history.
Do you how was you affected like by what was going on in terms of like the relationship between police and the community and just seeing what happened from Michael Brown and Trayvon and
It's crazy because us being in the hood, we surrounded by cops, and we always get pulled over. So it's like then when these things happen, you start to get tense now. Like you in there, they coming out, they banging on the window, and you just like now you try to be extra careful, but then it still makes you extra tense at the same time, and it's just you don't know whether a cop would be talking to me, like a white cop would be talking to me. It seemed like he's trying to be extra friendly, and I'm looking at him like, yo, come on, man, like you don't really mean what you're telling me. And I'm thinking he's trying to be nice, like maybe he feels bad, or maybe he's one of the good ones, maybe he's not. Like these are the things that run through my mind. So it's just it's crazy, man.
these conversations are happening in the hood too.
All day,
every day, right? Because that's who's being affected most.
Yeah.
Fred the Godson is here, man. I want to play this Black Power and come back and talk about some more songs, okay?
Let's do it.
All right. 888-742-3345. You know what's crazy about that song? might be kind of fucked up to say, but that's such a powerful, profound song,
Yeah.
and the music sounds so good, and it's ironic that if you would have just talked about dumb shit on it,
Because it sounds so good.
It'd be a major hit, right?
Yeah.
You know, so hopefully people will play it. You know, because the videos,
Yeah.
you saying it's getting a lot of rotation.
Yeah. They loving the video right now. But like you said, I mean, I did it not for radio because, you know, songs like this, no matter how powerful it is, it rarely gets radio. You know what I'm saying? So I just did it because I just thought it needed to be done.
It's crazy because it sounds like one of those songs where everybody was together. You know, like a lot of these songs just sound pieced in sometimes, and you could kind of tell somebody just flew it in. But what was the studio vibe like on that day when you recorded it? Because that's not the average, yo, let me smoke, let me drink something, let me jump on the mic and get these bars. Like, that sound like that was something that went down.
Yeah, you know it's crazy. It wasn't even planned. Arsonists, they was making a beat, and they was in the middle of making it. And once I walked in, I heard it, and I was just like, nah, I'm gonna spit some other shit on this. And they was like, what you gonna do? I was like, nah, just let it play. And I went in the booth, and I just started, like, vibing with it, wrote something down, wrote the first verse, and then when I laid it, I was like, yo, this is crazy. And then the first person I thought of was my girl Coco Sarai in Brooklyn. Called her over. She got to the studio like in an hour, laid that down real quick.
So y'all were together.
Yeah.
See, because we've been having this discussion and this debate whether or not how different are songs, like when you do art with different artists where they fly the track in, and then when you actually in there, how different for you when do the songs come out?
You know, it's crazy. Sometimes it comes out good, but if you're gonna put your money on together or away, together is always better. Will be better, I think. You know what I'm saying? Because like she was in there and she's vibing, she's looking at me, she's seeing, and it's like you feel each other. You know what I'm saying?
That's what Sway was saying. And sometimes, like the magic, something else. You might have went in to do one thing, but since you got the person right there, y'all could try something else. You know?
Yeah, it's crazy because even like me hearing, like, rest in peace, Big. You know, March 9th just passed. Even me hearing stories of when Big and Jay was in the studio together, like, and you know they not writing, they just mumbling to each other, looking at each other, just trying to see who, like, you know, it's you can't get that back.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. That's
can't.
we're fans of people being in there together. You know,
I saw you were with Enough in them, right? You did that thing with a Biggie celebration, right? Kim was there too. Or
I ain't see Kim. No.
Okay, it was
Stevie J was there.
Stevie J and Enough.
Enough, Bobby Trans, Smith and Wesson. Couple of other people.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
That's dope.
Yeah, I didn't get the invite.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Fred.
Why you ain't told Sway, Fred?
I ain't even know. They told me, man. No, if I was throwing in the whole set, we'd have had it in here.
Okay, cool. That's what's up.
Yeah,
Fred,
man.
on the subject of togetherness and thinking about Black empowerment, and a lot of folks believe that it should be about us creating our own entities instead of waiting for other people to create them, whether it's restaurants or community centers. How important is ventures outside of hip hop to you?
It's important.
Yeah.
And everything, you know, with this, with when they say Black Power, people get like no bullshit, Sway. Like this is on my daughters. The video came out, right, and I woke up and I looked on my gram, and this white kid that, like, he loves me. Everything I put out, he was like, yo, I can't believe Fred would do this to us, man. Like, this is just shit is just fucked up. And I'm like, what the fuck this nigga talking? I'm like, yo, what's up with you? And then other white kid hit me under. He was like, you know what's up with him, man? Yo, it's fuck Fred from now on. I'm like, fuck Fred for what? He's like, you gonna start a fucking race war. Yo, I didn't know you was a racist. I said, I'm a racist. How? He was like, Black Power? How would you like it if Eminem came out with white power? I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, man?
Yeah.
I said, did you listen to the song?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I said, it's not coming at it's just it's from reminding people of what happened, and I'm just speaking on it. And I'm not even saying fuck the police or nothing like that. Yeah. It's like, yo,
but they was willing to abandon you for that one song.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck y'all anyway, man. Fuck all
Word,
y'all niggas.
for
Don't send all my shit back, man. I ain't giving you no money back, but just send my shit back, man.
Send it back, right?
This is crazy.
You got a lot of great songs on there. I like that you did the song with Joel and the Ready to Start and Vado, because it's always it's always this conversation about New York and its sound, and and some people argue that New York is divided because of certain artists, but I like when I see artists from the same region. I don't care if they from the South or the West Coast, when they vibe together, and that was that important to you?
Yeah, always. You know what I'm saying? I try to get more. I try to get different artists that they was like I'm not gonna say their names, but they made it clear, like, yo, Fred, listen, I'm in the process of making an album, and I'm doing something, and to fuck with you, I gotta be on my best shit, and I'm not on it. So I'm not trying to get smoked, so I can't do it. It kept it 100. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, but Vado came out, Joel came out, and I always try to get that New York thing. I think it's important because it's like, I feel like we losing our identity, but there's some people that just that push for it, and Vado's one of them, and Joel definitely one of them. So that nigga went crazy on that shit.
Yeah. Well, Joel was
Joel was crazy.
Joel be coming up here, man, leaving us skinny. He be sweating off the fat, man.
Man.
What other song? Take Him to Church.
Take Him to Church.
I don't even say nothing.
Okay.
I actually do say something. Let's go through the bars. I want to do a lyrical breakdown with Take Him to Church. Okay. Because you got real kind of you'll hear it have to be real complex, and you kind of lost me right there,
Break
man.
It down.
I don't get it.
What exactly don't you get?
Breaking down the lyrics you may not understand.
What the hell did you just say?
It's the Lyrical Breakdown.
I can break it down like whatever you want.
On Sway in the Morning.
Okay, Fred the Godson is here, 888-742-3345. You are now free to call in and talk to him. I was listening to this song, man. I ain't gonna lie. I like songs that bring something out of me. I have a connection, a spiritual reaction to it. It's just, whether it's like New Levels. When I play Ferg's New Levels, something happens to me. You know what I mean? That's my turn.
Shout out to Ferg, that's the homie.
And this song, man, gave me. I listened to it like twice, and each time it just gave me a really good feeling. I don't know if it's the chords in the song or the progression of the chords in the song. What you're saying, but let's go over the lyrics real quick, okay? So I'm gonna have you, because I couldn't write them down, so I'm gonna have you say like 4 bars at a time. You can just say it.
All right. Damn, yo, y'all can play it real quick.
Okay, please. Yeah, okay.
There's so many.
It's too much.
It's Okay. Can we just hear the song?
Let's hear the song. Let's hear the song. Okay. Fred the Godson. Take Him to Church. Contraband 2.
There was a lot in there.
Go to iTunes. I want to start from the second verse, because you said something in the second verse that caught my attention. Your mom practiced Sabbath?
7-day Adventist.
Okay.
She was a deaconess, so we was blessed in His image. 1st and 2nd Corinthians. God bless a child that hold his own, and my nephew will, but I ain't Vivian.
Okay, stop right there. See, it went. You see how that bounced, and then he came back. But my nephew will, but I ain't Vivian.
Right.
Who was the mother in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
But she was the aunt, but like the mother figure. It was crazy. It was it.
But your mom was a deaconess?
Yeah.
Really? So you
7-day Adventist in the Bronx.
You grew up in church?
Yeah, for a couple of years.
Then you retired? What?
Nah, it was. You know what it is? Everybody don't know. 7-day Adventist. The Sabbath is different.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's when sundown comes. Like it's. She did it when I turned like 12, 13. Okay. So it was like I'm used to moving the way I'm moving, and then she met this lady named Miss McNeil. And she was just like, yo, listen, y'all, I'm the oldest out of 6, so she put us together. My father was locked up at the time, and she was like, listen, things going to be different. We going to church, and we going to be practicing the Sabbath. So we like, yo, what that? She's like, Friday, sundown. I'm going to tell y'all when sundown is. I mean, you have to be in the house. You can't watch TV. Can't listen to radio. You can't. And I'm like, what time sundown is in the winter?
Yeah. I didn't even think of that.
That's a real question, yo. 5 p.m.
It was like 4 o'clock. 4:02. I remember my mother's like, listen, 4:02 is sundown. I'm like, Ma, I just got out of school, man. I'm outside, everybody like, yo, we going to the park. I'm like, yo, it's over, man. To the mall. To sunset tomorrow. To sundown the next day.
Wow.
And it was like, it was crazy, but she knew what she was doing, like, at the time for us, but at that time, I thought it was just, like, torture.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but she kept us close.
Okay, so your nephew will, but
I ain't Vivian.
Then the next line goes.
I ain't Vivian. But soliciting. Let's set the last president on fire like some kush and be like Moses and talk to a burning bush.
So you talking about George
Bush.
Okay, but that's just a metaphor, simile, if
Moses.
Yeah.
you will. Yeah, Moses, the burning bush.
Yeah.
That's why I said you had to let that breathe.
You know, you have to be catching you sometimes. You get a lot. But my homegirl, that's why I asked for her. I knew I was going to need some help getting the message across. You know, he talking to me. I whispered, I'm saying, that's what's up, Sway. Listen, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I need my girl next to me, man.
Yeah. That's why she's here. Man. That's why she's here.
Yeah.
All right, can you remember what came after that? Burning bush.
Go like Solomon with some solid men with a John the Baptist following. We'll be solid then. Until then, I'll be bringing in guap. And like David and Goliath, I'll be slinging them rocks.
David and Goliath. You know the story of David and Goliath. I know that one.
Yeah.
You know the story of David and Goliath.
Listen.
David swung the rock.
You know what happened about when you tell, you know, like when a couple's married, and she just letting her husband get his rocks off, but she knows everything already.
That's what's
and
happening
she's
right
just
now.
like, yeah, baby, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Teach me, because I don't know this.
Keep going, man. Keep going. Where did the rock hit Goliath?
Don't do it. Sway, stop. Don't test me on my Bible game, because the line before with John the Baptist and the followers and the many it's a lot. Don't test me on my Bible. My grandmother was a 7-day Adventist.
Oh, okay. Keep going. Okay. Let me jump
Can't
out
mess
of
with
that.
that.
Okay. And then after, so David and Goliath. Okay, slinging them rocks.
And take this very serious. Do the book of Psalms, Proverbs, Psalms, and Revelations. It's something. And we late. It's great.
Yeah.
That's it. Godson.
But there you go.
It's early, man. It's early, y'all, man.
Yeah, that was good, man.
Yeah,
you knew those books, right, Heather?
Sway. Don't even want me to sing the old little boy named David song from the 7-day Adventist church. Stop playing. What's a little too slave?
Okay. All right, Blackman is on the line from Cali. Say what up to Fred the Godson. Blackman, what up?
What up, Blackman?
Hey, how you guys doing, man? You know, man, Godson, man, you know, you're a breath of fresh air, man, on the West Coast to me, because, man, every time I hear you, man, it's like I get goosebumps.
Oh, good looking.
All this shit that's going on here over the airways right now is a bunch of bullshit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And man, it's just like, man, I put you up there with some of the greats, man. That, you know, more and more you go, man. I just hope that you make it to prosper, and man, they keep playing the real shit that you do, and never go commercial like these whack ass motherfuckers that you doing. Just do your thing, man, because you're a breath of fresh air to hip hop, and I really appreciate you.
Good looking. I appreciate it, bro. Good looking.
All right, thanks. Hey, man, can you buy his project, though, Blackman?
Oh, yeah.
I sure will, and I'll pay top dollar for that.
On iTunes and Google Play. Contraband, too.
All right, thank you, brother. You're a citizen.
Sway in the morning.
Let's take him
Thanks
to the
for the
Bronx.
plug, Sway.
I got you. Take a Heather didn't say that. All right, Toby from the Bronx is on the line.
Toby!
Hey, shout out to Sway.
Thank you.
Out.
Thank you, sir.
I just want to show love to Fred the Godson.
Peace, King. BX.
You know what I'm saying? New York is losing its style, man, and we need niggas to bring the grip back, you know. And we looking for a Jay-Z or a Nas or Reasonable Doubt or Illmatic, but we need some new stuff, man. We need some new flavor, you know what I'm saying, to give New York a grip back. I mean, because these niggas out here trying to be the biggest in the industry, but we still need them niggas, you know, them niggas that behind the scenes, they giving the money to the communities and funding all the programs and feeding, you know, the families and everything, you know. We need them niggas back, man. You know, where the niggas that love to rap, man, and just not here for the money, man. Where they go?
Okay. Hey, man, Man, if you buy his album, he'll be here to stay. Okay, Toby. All right, you a citizen.
Sway in the morning.
All right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it going, man. I'm trying to get it popping.
Let's get it.
Pull up that Farrakhan track by my man Joey Fats, and then we're gonna come back, man. We got our Friday cipher, and I was gonna ask Fred the Godson if he'll do a guest spot in the cipher. Just one verse, maybe two
Let's
verses,
do it.
maybe 2 verses,
Hey.
maybe 2 verses.
I give you
one for sure.
One big verse.
One big verse. Okay, all right.
One big verse.
All right, and then we got some of the most critically acclaimed producers in the house with us today.
Yep.
Buddha and Grands are here. Yes, and they're gonna be
truth.
playing some original beats. And we got Army Regime, artist, up and coming artist who's been putting it down for a minute. He's gonna join us as well. Sway in the morning, Shade 45, Farrakhan, Joey Fats.
It's Sway in the morning, only
On Shade 45.